Good morning, all my viewers. Good morning, those who want good for me, because I appreciate every one of you. Those who subscribe to my YouTube, thank you very much. Those who are intended to subscribe to my YouTube, thank you very much. I'm appealing to you, please do subscribe. Subscribe to this YouTube, and your life will never remain the same. We will all be striving towards a good life. We will be striving towards a life that is appreciable, a life that is a great life for us to live. It is not what you eat, neither what you drink, that make you to become bad in the society. It is what we think. It is a preoccupied things inside our mind that make us to become wicked. Bible confirm it that it is within the heart of fornication, adultery, fighting, stealing, boasting, strife, envy comes out. So that is why we need to take cognizance of those things. We need to identify them and take control over them. It is what we eat. It is not what we eat. It is not what we drink. It is not the cloth that we put on our body that make us to become defilement in the society. It is our attitude, our character, our characteristics that make us to become bad person in the society. Could you remember today that a good person could change to become a bad person? Why? Because the disposition, the inherent feeling inside him make him to be. Today you are good, tomorrow you are bad. It is what you think inside you. That is why the word of God say, be not conformed to the world, but be you transformed by renewal of your mind. That mind needs to be renewed. That mind needs to be mined. It is things that you need to be mining out, taking cognizance of it, and begins to mine it out, and your life will never remain the same. You have the ability, the grace is there for you to use it effectively. That positive thought that is coming out of your mind. Remember, you want to do that great things. You want to build that good house. You want to give that person money. You want to assist that man. You want to give a good money to that man to start a business. Remember that you want to help that man, that boy. Remember that man that comes to your office that day, you want to help him. You want to show him that good, a little bit good things, positive things inside you to him. So don't stop doing it. Do the best thing. Do that great things. Do that positive thing to that man. That man is begging you for money. That woman wants a job. That boy comes to you. That small boy is crying for you to carry him. Don't stop that. Do him. That man needs your help. You want you to lift him up. You want you to support him in his business. That is good attitude. Stop that. Stop it. Don't take that things. Don't sleep with another person's wife. Don't steal his property. Don't kill that man. Don't betray that your oga, that your man, that your friend. Don't betray him. Stop lying against that woman. That is negative attitude. That is why the word of God say, it is not what you eat, neither what you drink that give you that name. It is your attitude. It is your attitude. That man, stop that pressing that computer. Don't steal that person's money from his account. Stop it. Stop that. Don't go against the will of your mind and the will of God. So, my brother, sister, it is not what you eat, neither what you drink that give you a bad name. It is what you think inside you. And mind you that God says, keep that heart with all diligence. Out of it, there are issues of life. You have a bountiful issues, bountiful gold, bountiful silver, bountiful good things inside that mind that you need to mind up. Mind it out, mind it out, mind it out, and you will become a best person in the society. It is we that will make the society to be a best place for us to live. It is we that will make the community, the house we live, to become a best thing for us. If we did not touch the world as it is when it being created, it will look like that. But we have made some effort to clear the bush, make the bricks, and erect the house, and we begin to live there. That is why we need to continue mining that good things inside us, and we become the best person that we need to be. Today, we are talking on a subject: emotional control. It's a disposition inside us. It's an inherited feelings inside us that we need to take cognizance of it. That is why it is necessary for you to listen to this program, to this YouTube, like it, watch it, subscribe to it, and you will understand the reason for us to live a perfect life, the reason for us to be a best person in the society, the reason for us to succumb and to live a good life. Therefore, I'm talking on a subject today: betrayal. Betrayal. What is a betrayal? No wonder out of the 12 disciples that Jesus had, one betrayed him. That is why we have seen a lot of betrayed feelings inside the society today. A man to a woman to a man, a child to a father to a children. Different situation, circumstances in the world we live today. So what is a betrayer? A person who is not loyal to the country or to the another person, often doing something harmful, such as giving information to an enemy. I take it again. A person who is not loyal to their country or to another person, often doing something harmful, such as giving information to an enemy. Another definition says a betrayer is a person who says one thing and does another thing. One who reveals confidential information in return for money. Can you see that? Who give a confidential information in return for money. Are you a betrayer? Do you betray your friends because of money? Do you betray that man that you has a dealing together? What of your wife? What of your husband? What of your family? What of your boss? What of your country? Do you betray that country because of what they needs to give you? Do you betray that man because of what you want to get? A betrayer. That is the feelings. That is an heart. Feeling and heart. Feeling her heart. You feel it, you heart on it. You feel it, you heart on it. Sometimes you may not know it that is good, or they may not know it that is bad. So that is why we need to take cognizance of those things. Take the positive one, use it positively, reject the negative one, and the society will be a best place for us to live. What are the attributes of a betrayer? What are the attributes? What are the characteristics of a betrayer? 1, Hollow core syndrome. Hollow core syndrome, who are overly self-confidence. Hollow core syndrome, that is, it will be very overconfidence. It will be very sure, overconfidence, in order to betray you. Another one, self-deception. It will be full of deceives, full of deceiving everything in his mind is to betray you. Self-assumption, charisma, force, reason, or charm. He has a charisma. Three things: force, reasons, and charm. It will make way to force that betray system in you. He will be reasoning within himself. How do I betray this person? They call it tricks. People will do it deliberately. Some will not do it deliberately. But at the end of it, they will realize that I wouldn't have done this to that man. Trust betrayer. It is because of the betrayer that this nation look like this. The betrayer, government betray the people betray the government. And we are finding ourselves rolling like a circle without moving. So, stop the art of betraying. Don't betray your friend. Don't betray your government. Government, stop betraying your people. Do the best things. Do the right things. It's an art. It's a feelings. Therefore, we need to stop it. Stop betraying one another. How to control betrayal feelings. How to have absolute control. Remember that I'm talking of emotional control. How to control your emotions. What are the attributes of behaving in such way? I mentioned those things. That is betrayal. Betrayal is part of our feelings. Now, how do we now control that spirit in you? How do you now control that feelings when it comes? When you want to betray that man, when you want to betray that agreement, when you had an agreement. I'm not saying a bad agreement though. I'm not saying that we should gang out together and say we want to go and steal something. That is bad agreement. That is negative. But good one, good things. When you see your fellow brothers, they ask you to come. Let us join together and do a business. And you are not trying to make sure that business, you want to betray them so that it can become your own. So you need to stop that. So how do you control that? Name your feelings. No, name it. This is a betrayer's feelings. Oh, this is a betrayer's feelings. I can't do it. Resist retaliations. If someone offends you, resist that retaliations. Resist it. Don't do it. Don't go for it. 3, speak to the person who betrayed you. Have a confidence to speak to the person who betrayed you. Let him know that it's an act of betrayal. It's an act of betrayal. Reflect on things. Last one, but not the least. Remember that what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. Remember Judas, who betrayed Jesus Christ. At the end of it, he realized and he has to hang himself. Can you imagine that? So betrayal is not a good feeling. It's a feeling that you need to take cognizance of it and take absolute control. Be in charge of your life. Be in charge of your feelings. Be in charge. Control that feeling that comes inside you. On this note, remember that it is not what you eat, neither what you drink, that make you to become wicked in the society. It is what you think inside you. Remember that your heart is a full of beautiful things, is a bountiful of gold, bountiful of silvers, is as an issues of life. You need to keep it with all diligence. You need to keep it with all wisdom. You need to keep it with all understanding. That your mind is a great thing for you, is a great treasure. And lastly, remember that do not conform to what your friends are doing. You meet your friends, they are sitting down discussing of how to go and do bad things. You don't need to conform to it. Remember that your friends, that your girlfriends, that your friends is behaving in a rash way. You don't need to conform to that. That boy, that your friend, the gang of they want to go and beat somebody up. You need not to conform, but you need to renew. Transform by renewing of your mind. Transform by renewing of your mind. You need to renew that mind. You need to tell yourself that no, I understand that fighting is not good. I understand that cheating is not good. I understand that killing is not good. I understand that robbery is not good. I understand that backbiting is not good. I understand that frustration is not good. I understand that sadness is not good for me. I understand that disagreement is not good for me. Disappointment is not good for me. Betrayal is not good for me. So I need to renew my mind that I may know what is perfect in. What are the perfect things? Joy, happiness, peace of mind, joy, and many good things, many positive things in your mind are good for you. So therefore, be renewal of your mind that you may know what is good and perfect will of God. On this note, I shall be dropping the curtain, and the next time that we shall meet, I shall be giving you a very fantastic, a very innovative, a very educative topic that will change your and my life to the best one that we need to be in the society, and the world at large will be a paradise for us to live. Not until when we die that we are going to paradise. We can live a paradise on earth. We can turn this world to become a paradise before we get to that place, spiritual place to live. So remember that your mind is a treasure. You need to mind it.